Good morning, everyone. Today I will be discussing about the adrenergic drugs. This is a drug related to the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves, working on sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. So this topic is related to the pharmaceutical chemistry too for the diploma second year, and this will also help for knowing different information related to the drugs acting on adrenergic nerves. So, adrenergic drugs or adrenergic agonists or sympathomimetic agents. That means this drug can be named as adrenergic drugs or adrenergic agonists or sympathomimetic agents because the drug causes stimulation of the adrenergic receptors in the sympathetic nervous system. We know two type of nervous system present in our body. One is sympathetic, one is parasympathetic. So the adrenergic receptors present in the sympathetic nervous system will be accepting this drug and they will help to cause the stimulation of the receptor and they will produce the effects according to the adrenergic stimulation. Because some of the neurohormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine are secreted from the adrenergic receptors, the adrenergic glands. So they are named so they mimic the action for major neurotransmitters for the sympathetic nervous system, that is the epinephrine or norepinephrine. That means epinephrine means adrenaline and norepinephrine means noradrenaline. That means the emergency hormone, and the action related to the norepinephrine is the antagonizing the action of epinephrine. So whenever will be any deficiency, any problem to the epinephrine and norepinephrine drugs, these synthetic drugs can be applied to the patients where required. So, generally, what are the different actions we can discuss here? Adrenergic agents either directly or indirectly stimulate the adrenergic neurons. In direct stimulation, they mimic the action of norepinephrine. That means norepinephrine is acting in our body in such a way the acting will be mimic. That means copying by the adrenergic drugs. Or in indirect stimulation, they trigger the release of norepinephrine. That means whenever indirect stimulation क्या होगा, नॉरएपिनेफ्रिन को रिलीज करने में हेल्प करेगा ये एड्रेनर्जिक ड्रग. सो दैट मीन्स टू वे दे आर वर्किंग, वन डायरेक्ट स्टिमुलेशन, वन इनडायरेक्ट. डायरेक्ट स्टिमुलेशन में क्या करेगा, एकदम नॉरएपिनेफ्रिन की जिस तरह से काम दिखाएगा और इनडायरेक्ट में दिखाएगा वो नॉरएपिनेफ्रिन को रिलीज करने में हेल्प करेगा. ओके. So the therapeutic application. Now we have to know where the drugs are acting. So the drugs are acting in the treatment of different life-threatening disorder like acute attacks of bronchial asthma. Sometimes we can see that some of the people having asthma and they fall the cardiac attacks and the pulmonary problem. Then cardiac arrest. Whenever there is any asthma, the oxygen cannot be supplied to the heart properly. Cardiac arrest. Then shock. Then allergic reactions also there. So these drugs are also used as nasal decongestants and appetite suppressions. Sometimes we are feeling different condition in our the nasal problem like flu or in fever or in cough. So these drugs also helping there. And appetite suppression means whenever there is any operation, then if the patient is suffering from appetite, then the HCl may be secreting, and that HCl may cause problem to the patient. So that's why appetite stimulant or appetite suppressant are used for these drugs. Now, adrenergic drugs, we are showing the action here. They cause the vasoconstriction, sympathetic tone, heart rate contractility, bronchodilation. These are the drug, and these are the drug acting on different receptor. Like in the below, we can see we have given you the receptor structure: alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2. Whereas different receptors are there, and they will accept the drugs, and they cause the like smooth muscle construction, and the heart rate contractility will be increased, and next smooth muscle relaxation will be there. Now, regarding the classification, they are classified into three categories. Direct acting sympathomimetic agents, like they stimulate the adrenergic receptor directly, like epinephrine and norepinephrine. And indirect acting sympathomimetic, like they stimulate the release of norepinephrine from the terminal ends, like amphetamine. And mixed acting. That means they act both directly, stimulating adrenergic receptors, and indirectly, that is stimulating the release of norepinephrine from the nerve ending. Now, based on the drugs classified, for like they are having some therapeutic action. Drug for raising blood pressure, that is the vasoconstrictors. If having some blood flow is decreased, then the lower blood pressure can be there. And if there is any emergency condition, then blood pressure should be increased. So noradrenaline and metforminol will be helping. Drug for producing inotropic action on heart, that means they will be producing some pumping action and inotropic action, so the drug is stimulating the contraction like dopamine, dobutamine, and zametrol. And drug as central stimulants like amphetamine, and drug as muscle relaxant like adrenaline, epinephrine, isoprenaline, and isoxaspirin. Okay? So these are the classification where the therapeutically uses. Next are there drugs which are selective beta 2 stimulant. That means beta 2 receptors will be stimulated. These beta 2 stimulants are present in different muscles of our blood vessels, where salbutamol will be helping for the beta 2 stimulation. Then drug in allergic reaction like adrenaline, epinephrine will be helping. Drugs local vasoconstriction, adrenaline and phenylephrine. Drug as appetite suppressants like fenfluramine and amphetamine. These are the different drugs where therapeutic uses we have discussed. Now, so according to our syllabus, we will be discussing about the adrenaline, noradrenaline, isoprenylene, phenylephrine, salbutamol, tarbutamol, epinephrine, and pseudoepilephrine will be discussed. So these are the important drugs which will be discussed. Now coming to the adrenaline. So adrenaline or epinephrine is secreted by the medulla of adrenal glands and increases cardiac output for raising the glucose level in the blood. That means the drugs will be secreted by the medulla oblongata, medulla adrenal glands, and they will increase the cardiac output. And they will be helping the glucose to having the activity on the heart. So chemical structures, that is one benzene ring is containing two OH group, that is the catechol, and there is CH, CH2, NH, CH3, and OH. These are the branching. And now molecular formula is C9H13NO3, and properties like they are crystalline powder, white or creamy white colored powder that is generally dissolved in mineral acid, potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide solution is also there. It's a sparingly soluble in water and insoluble in ethanol. And now uses where the adrenaline drugs is used. So they are used for the stimulating the heart, enhancing the heart rate, toning up blood pressure, and relaxing the muscle of intestine and bronchi. And this is a preferred drug for acute allergic disorder and histamine reaction. If there is any allergic disorder and histamine reaction as a result, the patient is suffering from allergic disorder, and bronchial constriction and also their asthma problem. So this type of drug can help for the uh, relaxation of that problem. Sympathomimetic, broncholytic, anti-asthmatic, and this is used for the preventing inner organ bleeding or for preventing bleeding during surgery. So if there is any inner organ bleeding or during surgery, there may be bleeding in our different organs. So that can be inhibited. Now, for treating heart block and circulatory collapse and open angle glaucoma, that is the disease related to the eye where glucose is having pressure and eye vision is decreased, and this is the related to the cataract. So that's why open angle glaucoma is also treated. So these are the different stability and storage. This is adrenaline is light sensitive and contains a catechol ring system. As a result, it gets usually oxidized when exposed to work. That's why it have to be stored in light sensitive container. Then appearance of pink to brown color shows oxidative breakdown. And for minimizing oxidation, a reducing agent sodium bisulfite is added with it. It should be stored in nitrogen filled light resistant well container and tight containers. Formulation will be generally injection and eye drop. No syrup and tablets are used. And there are some brand names like Adrin and APP. So these are the information about the adrenaline. In the next class, we will be discussing about the noradrenaline, isoprenaline, and different drugs. Okay, so thank you all. Next, we'll be meeting in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.